What's going on, everybody? You know who it is. It is your boy, the NEWT here, and today I just wanted to give some tips and tricks if you're playing ranked or resurgence on mouse and keyboard, if you're stubborn enough to do that. I got a couple of clips here. Just basically I want to go over how to play resurgence as a mouse and keyboard player, or just even Warzone. But I think resurgence is a really good stepping stone to get into Warzone, because you have a lot of close range engagements. You're pushing people and you really don't get punished for dying that hard. And I pretty much wanted to showcase this on just playing regular resurgence. And all I have to say is, if you're smart, you'd play resurgence on mouse or on controller because you'll be way more consistent. But for those of you that are super stubborn and want to play this game on mouse and keyboard, here's a couple of tricks for you and tips. Well, number one, you cannot play like these controller players you are seeing around. You can be aggressive, but you cannot play like that. Your thought process is completely different on mouse and keyboard. You have to have the advantage pretty much 24/7 whenever you are fighting somebody. Like this kill right here, I have the advantage because I have the high ground and I could back off if I getting shot at, right? Most of these clips that you're seeing, I have the advantage and it's not really a 50-50 gunfight. I can back off and I can pretty much disengage whenever I need to. I'm staying back, I'm beaming people, kind of while my teammates are running in, and being able to do that and get out of certain situations is going to be helpful for you, right? So your mindset always is, if you're taking shots, back off. If you have to engage and you don't have a place to fall back on, you always want to have a place where you can fall back on, right? You don't want to be committed to a gunfight and that gunfight turns into a 50-50 gunfight. There's some times that you're going to be at a disadvantage, and sometimes those gunfights are going to happen, especially on mouse and keyboard. I feel like most of the gunfights I get in are 50-50. And even like right here, my teammate goes down, I'm beaming him. We're at the disadvantage, right? But I'm still able to get him off, and now we're at the advantage. He started shooting. I just pretty much pre-fired that. He had the advantage right there, but that was a 50-50 gunfight. It could have went anyway. So main thing is, you could play aggressive, just make sure you have a place to fall back to and a place to where you will have the advantage when you're pushing, right? You always want to have that whenever you're on mouse and keyboard. A lot of times I see people saying, oh, aim, I got aim assisted, I died to aim assist. Yeah, that's probably true, but you were at a disadvantage, right? In that gunfight. No matter what you did, you probably would have died anyway, even if you were on controller. So the biggest thing that you have to analyze is, stop blaming aim assist for gunfights that you think that you would have won. Like, sometimes, yes, that could be the case, but other times it's more not bad decision making and bad engagements that you are taking, especially playing on mouse and keyboard. Now, the counter to this would be, well, just play on controller. I know most people that play on controller, they have the knowledge, but they don't have like the gun skill on controller, and they just rely on aim assist to carry them through, right? Most of the gunfights, you can't do that on mouse and keyboard. Even here, where I'm like fighting this team, I see that the teammates are all the way over there. And one thing I did right here is I shot even before I ADS'd. That's something that you also have to get into the habit. You want to be shooting, even like if you see somebody shoot before your ADS, don't wait till your ADS to shoot, because those couple of bullets could help you out, right? And as you guys can see, I'm playing kind of cautious on mouse and keyboard, right? I'm not running in, I'm not really pushing. I'm always have like a pretty good sense where people are going to be. I'm always like looking to take the high ground. I'm always looking to play where I have the advantage. I could back off. I'm on the roof here. I could back off and I can, you know, disengage if I need to, right? I always have an escape route. Something I want to drill into everybody is you're not going to be Huskers. You're not going to be like Strafe or Blue or Pork. Like you're not going to be like those guys, because those guys play all the time. These are tips for like the average Joe like me that goes to work, works a 9 to 5, comes home, has to make dinner, has to, you know, take care of the kids or whatever. We don't have the time to put in to play super aggressive. So what can we do? We play to our advantage. We play to our strengths. We have to play super smart. We can't rush in. And I'm fine with getting a win. I'm not, you know, sometimes if I want to, I can play super reckless and try to go for high kill games, but being consistent on mouse and keyboard is super, super hard. So you got to set yourself with some realistic expectations, right? I am not hating on the people that stack. I'm not hating on the people that, you know, play super cautious, because guess what? That's how some people play. It's a game, you know, we all have different play styles for a reason, right? I'm not going to get mad over people that are stacking, people that are, you know, playing it to their advantage, because that's how they have to play. Whatever, it's Call of Duty. It's supposed to be like a casual shooter. You can't take this serious. Recognize that sometimes you're going to be off. Like, you just have to realize that sometimes you're going to have good days, sometimes you're going to have bad days, sometimes the lobbies are going to be super sweaty, sometimes the lobbies are going to be super easy. Whichever one you end up getting, it's just how the dice rolls, man. But those are the tips and tricks I wanted to give you guys today on mouse and keyboard when it comes to playing Call of Duty Resurgence, and pretty much, you know, getting better at the game, winning the game, playing super smart, right? Now I'm going to be telling you guys you can get away with this on controller a little bit more, and I'm going to be giving some controller tips and tricks on Rebirth, how to proc aim assist, how to play super aggressive, because it's a little easier for the average Joe to keep up and be more consistent. As always, guys, I want you to say, stay blessed, stay humble, and I'll catch you in another video. Peace.